Welcome to Data Shots, the podcast where we dive into the world of data. I'm your host, Dan Cox, and today we're actually exploring the sensitive topic of data security. So what exactly is data security? In simple terms, data security refers to the protection of data from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or destruction. It involves implementation of measures to safeguard data, its privacy and life cycle, and ensure its confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine a financial institution that handles sensitive customer information, such as account numbers, credit card numbers, social security or Medicare numbers, transactional records, and identification information. Data security ensures that this information is protected from cyber attacks, data breaches, and unauthorized access and usage. By implementing strong data security measures, the institution can protect its customers' information, maintain their trust, prevent monetary losses, potential fines, and avoid possible reputational damage. Now, why does data security matter in business? Well, it helps organizations protect sensitive information, comply with regulations, and avoid costly data breaches. By prioritizing data security, businesses can safeguard their reputation, build customer trust, and ensure continuity of their operations. So how can businesses implement data security? Here are some practical steps. Number one, conduct a risk assessment. Start by assessing the current state of data security within the organization, identify potential risks and vulnerabilities. Number two, develop data security policies. Create a comprehensive data security policy that outlines how data will be protected and managed, and what technologies are going to be used for cybersecurity, access controls, ABAC type security, and of course, internal usage and restrictions. Number three, implement access controls. As I mentioned before about the policies, this is actually implementing those policies. So what controls need to be put in place to ensure that not only authorized users can access information, but unauthorized users do not? Number four, encrypted data. Use encryption to protect data both in transit and in rest, from outside the organization and from within the organization. Number five, monitor and detect threats. Implement monitoring and detection tools to identify and respond to potential security threats. Again, both from outside of the organization, but also from the inside. Number six, train employees. Educate employees on data security. What are the best practices that need to happen within your organization, whether they're on-site, at their desk, or remotely, and the importance of protecting that sensitive information and what the impact would be if sensitive information was externalized or breached. Number seven, regularly update security measures. Continuously review and update security measures to address new threats and vulnerabilities, making sure the technologies that you use are also continually updating the potential threats or gaps in their security capabilities. Speaking of technology, there are several tools that can help data security. For example, encryption tools like Veracrypt or BitLocker protect data by converting it into secure formats. Access control solutions like Okta or Microsoft Azure Active Directory ensure that authorized users can access information and unauthorized users cannot. Monitoring detection tools like Splunk and IBM QRadar help organizations identify and respond to potential security threats. In conclusion, data security is an essential part for any organization that wants to protect its sensitive information, comply with regulations, and avoid costly data breaches. By implementing effective data security practices, businesses can safeguard their data, build customer trust, ensure continuity of operations, and maintain their reputational integrity. That's all for today's episode of Data Shots. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. Until next time, keep your data firewalled and your information protected. Thanks.